What's going on, people of the world? It is Patrick here, and today, guys, I'm bringing you the final episode of round 2 for the Ultimate Zombie Map Challenge. And today, we have the highly anticipated Wildcard round. Now, you guys voted, and the two maps that are going to be moving on to this round that will be given the chance to go on to round 3 is Ascension and Die Rise. Guys, we're going to do this as we always do. Absolutely no changes in the ranking system. I'm sure you all know it by now, so let's get into it. The first thing that we have is setup, and this is getting your guns, getting your perks, pack-a-punching, and things like that. Now, Die Rise is quite standard for your map. You know, there's not a whole lot going on with it, but it's not really boring. Pack-a-punch is pretty easy to do. The only real flaw with it is the elevators. It just makes things really tedious when you're on the bottom floor and you have to wait for it to go all the way up and then back down. Things like that can make it kind of annoying. And generally, whenever you go down and have to set back up again, you really have to go a full loop around the map, which is kind of annoying. Now, Ascension is also pretty standard. There's not a whole lot going to it. A little bit more, you know, Pack-a-Punch takes a little bit longer, gives you a little goal to reach, but really, it is quite standard. So I think we're going to go 4.5 points to Ascension, 3.5 to Die Rise, simply because Ascension just has a little bit more to it. So after setup, we have post setup, and I feel like this is pretty even. You know, both maps are just training around, doing your thing, and having fun. Neither of them are overly exceptional, but they're both good. You know, both maps are good and fun for doing this. I just don't think either one has an edge over the other. So we're going to go 3 to both maps on this one. And as always, the last thing that we have looking at gameplay aspects is just the level of difficulty in the map. You want your map to be in between this sort of perfect level of not too easy and not too hard. If it's too hard, it gets frustrating. If it's too easy, you get bored with it. And I think that both these maps are really towards the easier side of the scale. You know, both maps have a really OP gun that you can just go to an easy area to train and just absolutely destroy all the zombies. It's really not that difficult for either map, you know. So I think we're just got to go 3-3 again on this one because neither map is really too hard. So from here, guys, we're going to move away from gameplay aspects and focus more on innovative things that the developers put into the map. And the first thing that we have is perks. So Ascension has PhD Flopper, one of the most renowned perks in all of zombies. People love this thing. They go crazy for PhD Flopper. I don't think Die Rise can hang with that. I mean, who's an okay perk, but it's really nothing special. And, you know, you got to have something special if you're going to hang with PhD. So we're going to go 3 points to Ascension for their PhD Flopper and 1 point to Die Rise. Next up are guns. And Ascension, the only 2 new things that they had were the dolls and the Gersh device. Die Rise, on the other hand, had the Sliquifier, but not only the Sliquifier, they had the AN, the PDW, and the SVU, which were revolutionary for zombies. This was like the first map that actually had good, viable to use wall weapons. Never before had they done this. They always had these poopy, crappy little guns that you had to get ammo for every single round. It was so nice of them to do this. Such a smart move on their half, and I gotta go 3 points to Die Rise in this one, 1 to Ascension. Now after this are bosses. Die Rise has the rehash of the Nova Crawlers. Ascension has the monkeys. Ascension maybe have been a better idea, but it's not a good idea. I don't know many people that really like the monkeys. They're pretty annoying. They just take your perks, and it's like, okay, whatever. If I'm playing solo, I'm gonna lose a perk. They're just really not one of the best ideas, I don't think. So we're going to go 2 points to both maps. They're nothing special, but they're nothing bad. The last thing that we're going to look at is just an overall take on the map of which maps were more innovative. And this is pretty even, I think. Both of these maps were really good gameplay-wise. They didn't make their mark because of new and innovative things like maybe Origins or Mob of the Dead did, but they both had really good gameplay. Ascension, everybody loves Ascension. Die Rise is another one of those ones that's really fun to go back to and play, and they both made their mark with gameplay aspects. So it's kind of hard to go giving another 1 points over this, and I think that both had about an equal amount of innovative ideas in the map. So we're going to go 4-4 to both on this one. From here, guys, we're going to look at the storyline. And again, this is something that I feel is rather even. Both storylines brought a lot to the zombies. I think Maybe Die Rise was a little bit more fulfilling, but for the time, I think Ascension was a pretty up there for storylines as well, and I don't think that you can compare them too well. So again, guys, we're at a tie, 2.5 to both maps. And the last thing that we have is our 5-point bonus round, and this is for which map has the better zombie feel. Just that classic, yes, this is zombies, just love, and you know what we all know and love. And Die Rise is a good map. It's bright, it's colorful, it's nice, it's got the whole vertical aspect, but Ascension is a classic, man. Ascension is just a really great and loved map, and it wouldn't be fair to Ascension if we gave Die Rise more points. So we're going to go 3 points to Ascension and 2 to Die Rise. And that is it for me, you guys. We have Die Rise at 23 points and Ascension at 27. It is in the lead by 4 points. I now leave it up to you. In the comment section below, comment which map you like more. You don't have to give an explanation. You can just say why. That is all that I need. Anyways, guys, I hope you enjoyed that video. If you could drop a like, that would be most appreciative. I work really hard on these videos, and when you guys drop likes, it really does mean a lot to me. If you don't follow me on Twitter, you can, down link in the description at TheSmithPlays. But overall, guys, I hope you enjoyed this video. This is the last episode for round 2. From here, we're going to be moving on to round 3. Anyways, guys, I hope you enjoyed that video, and I'll talk to you later. Peace out.